Personally, um, I feel like it's just really up and down for me. Obviously, with the last half of the season, getting the opportunity to start, get the opportunity to play was really good. But obviously in the beginning of the year, I was basically fighting to kind of get out there. So just throughout the year, just being able to go through a lot of ups and downs was actually something I feel like you need for NBA.
How difficult was it for you guys to play under the circumstances that you played under, which is beginning of the year, nobody thought you guys, would accomplish anything.
Mm-hmm.
Then when it's once you play, you guys are going to tell us about the champions that were like above your pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
So how what was it like playing under those circumstances?
Honestly, I really felt like it gave me the experience. Like this is, the NBA. Being here in in LA, my first 3 years, not really being on the team where that made changes, things like that, like at the deadline and stuff like that. I feel like being here in Utah let me kind of, see the NBA for that. And, I feel like, just playing through that the whole year is just kind of, it's almost like you're on shells. So sometimes you're not knowing what's going on. Sometimes, some certain things are going away that you can't control. But I feel like that's a part of it, just being able to fight through it and continue to, keep our, heads throughout it. That's really all you can do. Biggest growth, I really would say just trying to make the right reads, especially like, getting downhill and things like that. Obviously getting the opportunity to do it now was my first real full time having the opportunity to play point guard. So just being able to get that was like, was good for me, I feel like.
How do you feel like you've done?
Like if I grade myself, I give myself a C, but just because of how hard I am on myself. And just because of the fact, obviously efficiency, has to get better, and then just turnovers, things like that. So just knowing that going into the summer is something that I'm appreciative of because I wouldn't have got that anywhere else. As in like, really, I really just want to kind of keep my development process on the right path. So I feel like just continue to work throughout the summer. Probably take a few vacations later in the year. I mean later in the summer before we go back. But I just want to continue to get better. Just seeing myself and seeing what I was able to accomplish the last half of the season is only like I feel like it's just scratching the surface of what I could be. Mm-hmm. Really, I just talk to my agents and I let them do their job. Honestly, I really try to stay away from it. I really just listen to them, and I hired them because I feel like they'll lead me in the best direction. So I really just let them do that. Oh yeah, I love it here. Honestly, just being able to like you guys are great. Honestly, I got an opportunity here. I'm appreciative of that. So I, I don't know anybody who wouldn't love it.
We've heard from guys also throughout the season. Guys who come in and create their line, guys coming up to and saying the vibes here, different vibes are immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
What is different about this environment?
I feel like it goes kind of hand like what the question that Tony asked me earlier, like just like no, not like we didn't know exactly the plan for everything that was going on. Of course, we were trying to win every game that we played, but just not like not having. I feel like knowing what's going on from that perspective. You can't come in and be like upset with each other or make the work environment hostile. I feel like so just being able to come in and keep like you said the vibes immaculate was something that we were able to do all year. It's been great.
Is it still hard for you to define a position for yourself as a basketball player, or are you going into the offseason saying, I know that I can be a point guard this team, or I know I can be a shooting guard this team, whatever?
Well, yeah, I've always felt like I could be a point guard in NBA, but just I never got the opportunity. So I feel like just using this second half has just really got the opportunity for myself to see where I am as an NBA player. So I feel like I'm gonna go into the summer like preparing to be a point guard. Just going into trying to be the best at that position. Just getting a lot more opportunity for a lot more reps and game reps that I'll get in the game. Like earlier in the year, I played like it was a little like spot minutes, so like it it was a little bit hard to find some consistency with that, especially if you're not taking up like a big amount of threes. So yeah, just I really feel like I've been trying to get better at it. I shot it a little bit better towards the second half of the season. So just continue to try and improve on it.
Give a favorite Walker story.
A favorite Walker story. I think it's probably my first interaction with him. I think I told you guys before, but it was just he asked me. Well, I asked him just like trying to be a point guard. Asking guys like what they like to do, what their preferences are. And he was like, yo, Walk, you like the roll or you like the pop? He was like, I'm more of a popping type guy. So okay, you got it. I told him, I was like, hey, if you got it, you better make it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Intentionally funny or unintentionally funny.
It's like I think he picks his days. Some days he's unintentionally funny, and then some days he's trying to. You can tell he's trying to get you to laugh and have a joke. He's really really open. Like as far as like you said, keeping the vibes immaculate. It's not too many coaches that are like him, especially with him being a lot younger. I feel like he understands. I feel like the ups and downs that we kind of go through as players. So for him, what I'm saying, being able to kind of relate to us a little bit, you can't ask for that. Because, you can't ask for anything else because there's not too many coaches in the NBA that are like that. If you late, I honestly don't know. I wasn't late, but I know another fine. But yeah, I don't know the exact number. It's probably like 3,000 or something like that.